Hey you guys, I am building a gaming PC. Do I know what I'm doing? Of course.
So full of the say it with me. Cow.
No, I don't really know what I'm doing. But let's see if a year and a half's worth of research is gonna help me out. Let's get into it. Ta-da! So I'm gonna walk you guys through everything I purchased. I did a lot of research. It's probably research over the course of a year or more. So let's get started. We are going to start with let's take this one down. AMD Ryzen 9 7950X EVGA RTX 3090. When I got this thing in, I'm telling you guys, I hugged the heck out of it. Super excited. EVGA is a great company, great customer service. Why I chose this is because, of course, I want to do gaming, but I'm really interested in Unreal Engine and Blender and doing animation and rendering and all that type of stuff. So that requires quite a bit of power. And typically Unreal requires, like 16 cores, things like that. So 12 to 16 cores, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, in the comments if you want, but that's what I saw the last time I looked it up. So I went with that. Then I went with the Peerless Assassin 120 SE white cooler, CPU cooler. This thing is a lot bigger than I'd expected. Next, I chose the Trident Z5 Neo RGB DDR5 RAM sticks. Now I went with 64 gigs of RAM because I wanted enough just to be on the safe side. So there's 2 sticks in there, 32 each, and this G-Skill. I forgot to mention this G-Skill DDR5. So it does have AMD Expo, all this good stuff. Yeah. Did a lot of research for that too. That was stressful to figure out what was compatible with this motherboard. Speaking of which, we'll get to that in just a second. Here we have the Fantech fans. I got 1 reverse, 1 regular for the exhaust, so 3 set of fans. But you're gonna wonder why the gummy bears are sitting on top. So this is the cutest thing. When I ordered these, they came with gummy bears in the box. It was so sweet. I thought it was adorable. Am I gonna eat them? Probably not. After careful consideration, an empty stomach, and lacking the willpower to resist candy that was sent in a box with electronics, I ate them gummy bears. In the end,
couldn't resist, mate.
Next, we went with, I went with, because I'm building this by myself, I went with the Samsung SSD 870 EVO. Okay, next we have, I didn't want to do thermal paste. I actually took the time when I was doing my research for a chassis, I actually came across the cryo sheet in a video where they were basically going through all the latest models of towers that were coming out. And honestly, I really, really, really wanted that Montech King 95. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. And the cable management looked really good on there. I really wanted it, but it wasn't coming in till later. So I'll tell you what I went with in a minute. But yeah, we'll give this a try. It's just 1 little sheet, thermal grizzly. Let me show that to you guys. Okay. All right, next. I got like a tower building up in here to this camera. Let's drop this down a little bit. Okay, so next we have the NVMe, the PCIe 4.0 NVMe M.2 SSD. I did get a 2 terabyte because I wanted to make sure I had enough storage. I guess I'll do the motherboard now. So the motherboard, hi guys. So I had a storage issue. So And when you kind of can see that I moved everything around, so this is a completely different viewpoint now, as opposed to earlier in the video. So I kind of continued another day. I'm telling you guys, this camera's trying to give me all the problems in the world. Okay, I was trying to say the X670E still legend. So far, I'm hearing good things about the ASRock, so that's what I decided to go with. I looked at the NZXT. In the end, I settled for this one. I don't want to say settled. I wanted this one. When I'm doing this build, I don't want to just settle. Okay. The only thing I think I might have settled on was the color for the PSU, which is the power supply unit. So y'all, I'm having a day. Anyway, moving on. So I did get an anti-static mat, and it came with the anti-static wristband so that you don't shock your components and damage them. And so moving along, we're gonna go ahead and get to this reveal. I wanted the Monte King 95. It was not available at the time that I wanted it to be, but at the same time, I'm super happy because I chose the Fantech NV5. It looked like it had really great cable management. And I really think that the builds I saw were really, really pretty. Yes, I like pretty builds, but I also care about functionality, and the cable management was a big deal for me, so I wanted to make sure that it was going to have that. So I went through a lot of research for different towers, and I ultimately decided that this one was the one for me right now, especially with the fact that I wanted that kind of panoramic view. So with the front of the case, you can see that it's all glass all the way around. Down in the front here, hold on, point this way. Down the front here, I can put a what do you call it? It's terrible. Hold on, you guys. I'm looking, hold on. Yes, okay, reverse. Think about it. The reverse fans are going here. One's gonna go there. 3 is gonna go here. And in the back, it's gonna be the regular fan for my exhaust. I did not order the fans for the top of the case yet, because I'm trying to make sure I get that proper airflow. And from my understanding is that you should have positive pressure inside the case. My next video is gonna be the unboxing, and I'm gonna start the build in that next video. Before I forget, as far as the cryo sheet, this one right here, you'll see in the corner that it says 33 by 33 millimeter. I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of blurry. That's because I have the AMD Ryzen CPU. If you're gonna get the sheet, make sure you get the correct size. So with an AMD socket AM5, you need a 33 by 33 millimeter sheet. Another one of the sites that I used was PC Builder. PC Builder was my best friend, but even though it tells you your compatibility, I think I wanted to do a little bit more detailed research. And so I looked for the QVL, which is the qualified vendor list. That list basically, it's a list manufacturers use it to let people know what's been tested and confirmed and that's compatible with their motherboards. I want to make sure I mitigate as many problems as possible by doing my homework. So if you're going to do a build, be willing to do the homework, because it's a lot. Be willing to be patient. But in the end, I'm super happy with what I purchased. I hope that you guys like and subscribe and join me for the next video, because that's when I'm going to start to build. And I'm going to take my time. I think that's one of the most important things for me, is to take my time, because I don't want to mess this up. Plus, I paid a lot for this. I mean, you don't want to throw away money. If you guys have any knowledge to share, drop it in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. If I've left anything out that, you guys want to know, feel free to ask me in the comments. Ask me as many questions as you like, and I will do my best to answer all your questions, to be honest. Appreciate your time. Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.